So day 2 of Skyblock Ice. We're back on Pvpwars. Welcome back to Ethancraft episode 9, I believe. So I've been playing today, grinding a bit, figuring some stuff out, really thinking about the way the server's going to be. So we left off the last episode showing off my one chunk of cactus I got done on the first day. I put up the diamond iron golem spawners, and I was grinding some of the kill count for the monster spawners. So you can check your kill count for the monster spawner progress with /spawners. We currently have one completed. We have 1,076 zombie pigman spawner. We unlocked the zombie pigman spawner, and now we find out that it takes 15,000 to get golden carrot, and then for the highest tier, gold block pigman, it's going to be 250,000. So, same thing for iron golems, 1,000, 15,000, like 50,000, 250,000. Have fun. So then if you want to unlock, the spawners, the 41 is each of the upgrades for the spawners. So to get this special spawner, you have to do all the upgrades for the other spawners. So 250k pigman, 250k iron golem, etc. If they have 3 upgrades, we'll have fun getting that 250k one. Yeah, so something I'm figuring out with looking at all this, I've been getting the kills, doing it, but it would take me a month to grind at the speed I am for the gold block pigman solo, so it's not really doable. So the reason you would go gold block pigman is because gold blocks sell for $180 per, right? Now this is interesting because you could just stop at golden carrot, and the idea here is that you can still have your super big grinders and all that. The only difference is your item sells for 3 times less, but the cost of the spawner was also less. So it's okay. The other option is I've noticed that magma cream, where is it? Magma cream is $45, meaning you make a lot. You make a lot off magma cubes, okay? So magma cube just as a base spawner, compare it to dragons. Buy it, place it, money. Don't upgrade it. You don't need to worry about kill count. You can just reinvest your cactus money into magma cubes. Okay, other option I found, ender pearls. Ender pearls are $25 per. Endermen are only 2.75 million. I could buy them off people right now for like 750k because no one knows that Enderman could be decent. You have ink sacks, which are $10, which are as much as iron ingots. So if no one likes squids and start selling them and shit, maybe you could invest in that. You don't do blazes because you have to manually kill them. And the other cool thing is technically gold gas. So you buy a gas spawner, then you upgrade it to gold only, and you get the $20 per. So the reason why the golden carrot's a little bit better is because it's more. The reason you can't do IG is because IG would do coal. Coal's terrible. It's the same price as iron and doesn't make any sense. Gas goes to gold. Pigman goes to gold carrot, etc. So it's pretty clear a few routes that I can go for my low kill count meta. But for a top island, guys, okay, so for any top island listening to this video, you have to grind out your 250,000 kills for gold block pigman, or whoever does it is going to shit on you. So get ready, have fun, and work towards the special spawner, because I guarantee that thing is worth it. There's no way they make it this fucking hard, where a solo player literally can't unlock it, even if they grind the entire season. You guys should get it. So try your hardest, get that special spawner. Let me know what it is. It's probably going to be some silverfish dropping goddamn iron bars selling like dragon teeth. I already know it. So the other plan for me currently is I had one chunk of cactus, and I was like, okay, the one chunk is making me a lot of money, so I decided to make a second one, and I've put the chunk hoppers onto my alt so that I don't see the money going up anymore, and technically I can have a big amount of money if I go AFK. it won't get drained by people selling me mob coins. You can tell I also got up to 64,000 mob coins. Yeah, so I'm still buying mob coins. I actually bought, like, yeah, double the amount that I had over the night, and, like, the storage is going really well with it. So something I did, if you guys don't know, you can chest sell mob coins. So I just deep stored it and then came in and, like, sold it by just clicking the sign. It was really, really easy and really quick. Next thing, I had mob spawners in here that I was grinding, and I decided to not have them here so that I could do them better. So the issue with this was light. I showed how witches won't spawn during the day, and neither will blazes out of the spawners I was using. So I went and made a separate grinder. So this is all the mobs stacked up. They're spawning because I have alts on the top. This is a 16 chunk mob farm. All it takes is 4 accounts. So you have 4 accounts logged on the top of it. And then the spawners spawn, you loot, yeah, 16 chunks. So we separated the spawners into separate sections. They're all just one, so it's pretty cheap to make. You can put whatever spawners you have. Also, some advice, guys. Okay, so everyone's asking what the meta is, right? You want to hear what the meta is? It's whatever you want to grind out, because everything is going to be very similar now. There isn't very much that stands out as, like, super broken except for gold block pigmen. And therefore, I wouldn't just go by what everyone's doing, because I think that you can find a niche. Like, for example, witches are super weird right now because no one goes for them, but you could make use of them by adding an item filter to your alternate account so that it doesn't pick up anything except, like, the redstone, for example, and the redstone can sell for, I think it's like $10 per. Like, it's not that bad, and they drop a lot. And if people are selling witches for basically 0, which they are right now, hey, you can make a lot of money. You could also make a pretty good XP farm if you wanted to use them for that as well. There's a lot of really weird stuff that can happen with prices being so messed up as they are right now. But I've told you guys, there's my routes that I'm probably going to go as a solo player. I'll go for a 1-tier unlock on a spawner and mass spam it. I'm not sure which one yet, or I stay with tier 1 spawners. But yeah, basically I just separated this across 16 chunks, so the spawners are spawning separate stacks, and they do stack on top of the normal stack instead of spawning a new one. It's kind of lame. They can spawn it happens all the way up to here, but you saw that pigman spawned even though I already have one. So at least across 16 chunks you get 4 new pigmen, so it's 4 times as fast as a normal spawner that I was doing before. Yeah. Very cool, and it's decently fast, and you kind of make some money from it, which is how I realized that you do make some returns. So the math I was having for Enderman is you should have an 86k money return per day off of Enderman. Iron Golem is 276,000 money return on investment per day, so it would take you a week to make 4 days to make $1 million, and then times that by 15 to get your 15 mil back from an IG. So it takes you like 60 days to earn the money back from the IGs that you're using. IGs are terrible. Yeah. Whereas Enderman being technically 2.75 mil and making 1/3 the amount of the IGs, it's a lot more viable. You know, we're getting it back in like 30-20 days, and the turnover is way better. It's nowhere near as good as gold block pigmen back in the day, guys. I'll be honest. Gold block pigmen without boosters and shit was like half of the cost of a gold block pigman in a day. The return was ridiculous. They're so overpowered, and that's why they're locked behind a 250k kill count right now. Yeah, it's very interesting. A lot of people are freaking out, still trying to figure everything out, where I think I have a pretty good grasp on the stuff. If you want to go look at it for yourself, look at Top Island, any, doesn't matter. You can see the spawner upgrade, so you can see tier 2 for an Iron Golem is coal. Then the tier 2 for zombie pigman is golden carrot. Tier 2 for creeper is sand. Tier 2 for cow is iron. Tier 2 for squid is crying squid. So I'm guessing gas tiers. You have apple, which is a witch spawner. It's not actually apple, by the way. I got really happy. When I saw apple, I was like, wait, how much are apples? So I checked the misc items. It's not there. I checked farming. Apples are $250. But apparently the second tier witch spawner is now golden apples and not actually... it's not actually... Yeah, so you have all these spawners, you have so many choices, but at the end of the day, it's really what you want to do, what your biggest goal is. See, if your biggest goal is getting the most amount of money returned out of your investment, it's probably Enderman. They're like dragon spawners. You get them, and you're questioning, okay, how do I make an Enderman farm? So the way I would make an Enderman farm is drop them in water, they don't teleport. Then you push them over to a lava clip at the third block, just like an IG farm, guys. It's the same thing. As long as they don't teleport, it's the same thing. And so it's actually a really easy farm and very small. And you could probably set up a farm where you use one account to do it all, and it would work. Just saying, it's a great idea. Someone should do it. Enderman, it's the way to go for making a lot of money really quick, probably. Yeah, be insane. Kill 10 IGs in one stack, 10 kills added. Temporary solution, hee hee. Wait, what? I don't know. But yeah, now the other thing I'm doing is just working on more cactus because I realized that at the start of the server, cactus is probably my best thing just because of somebody pointing out in the chat in like a few seconds they had 64 cactus and then each cactus sells for $15, and I was trying to think of a mob farm that's comparable to that right now, and the investment would be really high of money to match a cactus farm right now, and therefore I realized that cactus is just the way to go for now, and I should definitely make some more cactus. So each day I'm going to add an extra cactus chunk and keep progressing towards this. I also got a shitty transfer. I forgot to update you guys on that. We got looting, 8 sword, MCMMO pet, this shitty tag, tier 4 money pouch, bedrock, and a black scroll. So we got complete garbage, and we're still waiting for a good transfer. We have 68,000 mob coins going towards it. I would like to make a formal complaint, okay? So there are people on the server that use 300 accounts to wait for Vote Party, and they farm Vote Party with alternate accounts as they fill up the stupid amount of players that can play on the server and lag it for everyone just so they can farm Vote Party. Basically, delete Vote Party. So now I'll show mob coins top. I've been buying these all day and all of yesterday, and I've been buying the majority of them, spending all my money. And then there's this person who hasn't bought a single one who has more than me. Fix your server, please. Somebody shouldn't be able to AFK with 300 accounts and have more than the person buying everyone's mob coins. It doesn't make any sense. He has more than the whole server combined. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I need them to fix Vote Party, make it not so abusable by a billion alt accounts. It's so obnoxious because there's people just who have a ton of alt accounts with ranks. And it shouldn't be a viable start to a server when you delete G-kits and Goliath ranks and everything else. Well, what about this unfair advantage that this guy has with 300 accounts? And don't try to say, just log 300 accounts, forehead. Like, that's not a solution to the server. The fact that the only way to compete with a dude logging 300 accounts is to also log 300 accounts, and the server cap is only 600. What do you do? What do you do? You lose. You sit back and you watch the server go to shit again over something so stupid because they didn't fix such a obvious thing, because they need Vote Party, because they need to get people to vote for their server because it's the only way to grow a server, right? So this is a flawed system and something needs to be done about it. But yeah, Vote Party, fix it. I don't know how, but fix it. But yeah, while I just place my cactus figure this shit out. Probably still gonna have more plans before I actually commit to anything. Again, all the things I've said in the video are not 100% what I'm gonna do. It's just what I'm thinking right now for this server reset. Showing you guys all the math, trying to let you guys in on the secrets, all the thought, and how I figure out what I'm gonna go. A lot of it is just how much it sells for per drop, because inventory space is a thing, and you want the most out of your inventory and per alt and per farm. So that's one thing to think about, the scalability basically. And then the other thing you want to think about is actually how profitable it is based from the investment. So those are a few things I'm thinking about, trying to figure out. I think I have a good plan for it. The only issue is I really want to do the Enderman, but it doesn't scale because you can't upgrade Enderman spawners, and I'm not sure. So yeah, I'd have to have a billion alt accounts, and again it becomes an alt war again, which is not very fun, guys. Not very fun. That's why you have to get the most out of your chunks, and Enderman won't stack more than like 250 or whatever. So that's a thing as well. Yeah. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'm going to end it here. I'm not going to keep rambling building my cactus farm, even though I'm sure you guys love watching me build cactus. If you guys are wondering how my cactus is not completely bugging out with ghost blocks a billion times, I added a timeout delay of 10, whatever the 10 is in the timeout on Schematica printer. Yeah. Seems to have fixed the ghost blocking. It's a little bit slower, but I would prefer this than half my inventory getting deleted, and then when I go into shop, it reappears all of a sudden. It was really like how that just happened. That's the proof that it does happen. It just was happening a lot more with the old way of going instant and having it really fast printer. Yeah. But yeah, those are all the plans for this season. Cactus, and then one of the many spawners, and possibly only tier 2 upgrading, not going to tier 4 250k kill count, because I don't have a big island. There's actually another plan. Top island gets the unlock, and then they invite you to their island. You possibly get the unlock as well just for being on their island, because everyone on the island has the unlocked shop. And yeah, so they could possibly sell the unlock to people for like a stupid amount of money if that's how it works, or just hold it to themselves. It's kind of interesting. Might be able to get an in on that. We'll see if that's a thing. Yeah, so hope you guys have enjoyed this episode and are looking forward to more. I will come back with some more Skyblock ice. We're not done yet. We got a lot more to go. Server just started. We're looking to do pretty well this season. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.